my name is Eddie Tofpik. I'm Head of Technical Analysis and Senior Markets Analyst at ADM Investor Services International Limited. And here is your daily technical analysis of Brent crude oil and spot gold.
ICE Brent crude oil futures. A second bearish black crow yesterday, following on lower from the previous session's impressive immediate countering bearish engulfing pattern and the pipe top made earlier this week. The market found resistance at the 50% Fibonacci line of the April 21 to March 22 move at 77.54, and so decided to punch lower, down through the dark blue lower time, currently at 76.63, of the significant breached but since repaired mid-April to early July bearish shift pitchfork, then the green declining short medium moving average, currently 76.29, a lesser Fibonacci line at 76.04, the April 2019 high at 75.58, finally halting at the lesser Fibonacci line at 75.21 before turning all the way back up to finally close just under the dark blue middle time. Quite an extraordinary dip and semi-recovery. Overall, there are now two patterns to pay close attention to. The first one is the previously mentioned mid-April to early July dark blue breached but repaired bearish shift pitchfork. This pitchfork indicates the approximate bearish angle of attack of this market. The second is the start of September to date double bottom type pattern, which I had previously mentioned and which has had enough of a move that it reached the primary target in the 80.22 area, but still leaving open the secondary harder to reach target X1 up in the 81.83 area, not too far from the congestion at 81.86 and the long moving average, which is currently 81.70. I'm still considering whether I should retire target X1 or not. This dip yesterday may just be a way for the market to reconnect with the neckline of the double bottom pattern and not directly threaten it. So I'd keep a wary eye on only any fresh, heavy and significant moves lower. And so far today, a higher open over the dark blue middle time and a small move higher, up testing the next resistance, the 50% Fibonacci line at 77.54. Spot gold. A seventh bearish black crow yesterday, but not making any fresh territory lower, seemingly supported at the lesser projected Fibonacci line below at 26.02. Overall, the market is in between the overhead bright red upper time, currently at 26.66, and the middle time below, currently 25.92, of the breached, broken, but seemingly now repaired late June to late July bullish shift pitchfork. I repeat what I said late last week, and I quote, I'm now thinking that we might be seeing seeing the very recent rise perhaps becoming a bit stale, end of quote. And prices have, as a consequence, moved lower, but down only towards the very next support, and that's the lesser projected Fibonacci line at 26.02. However, that all being said, we are still not too far from the all-time high at 26.85 and the 100% projected Fibonacci line at 26.75. All this tempers the break higher, well, tempers somewhat, the break higher from the previously well highlighted April to September broadening top pattern, though it does not negate it as yet. Looking back at the bright red shift pitchfork, this has been guiding prices higher throughout the summer and may do so again into autumn. And we still have target X1 topside, the secondary, harder to reach target, up in the 26.96 area for the original move up and out of the broadening top pattern. The primary target in the 26.28 area was achieved 2 weeks ago. And so far today, a further basing action just above the lesser projected Fibonacci line, but still within yesterday's range.
Thank you for listening. This short version broadcast gives essential market patterns and consequences. Please be aware of the risk disclaimer posted both at the front and the back of this broadcast. Copyright is Eddie Tofpik and ADM Investor Services International Limited. And here comes the final important bit.